Hello Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 13th, so the week that I'm posting on, and it's going to go all the way to the 26th just because I am a little bit behind. I did take some time out to have a little bit of a holiday. As you can see, I'm in Portugal right now. It's a different location, so I wanted to make sure that this covers the weeks that I've missed and the weeks that you guys need to hear about. Okay, so I hope you guys have been doing well. I have missed you all. I'm going to go straight into your reading. Before I do, I really want to talk about what came up for the earth signs and the messages that was coming in your pre-shuffle before I started your reading. So for the earth signs, the main message that was coming through is that this is more of a week of analyzing the things that are going to be happening. So it's super important to go with the flow. Taurus, you're a fixed sign, so it might be a bit more problematic for you to do that. But because there is a retrograde coming up within the time that this time frame is going between, it's really important to just not force anything, but rather observe. I don't want to say take a back seat, but it does feel as though you're still in a driver's seat, but it's almost like you haven't got control of the wheel right now. And if you have to take a different path, or if things don't go the way that you want it to, please trust in divine detours. This is where unexpected miracles can definitely happen. If we plan everything, we don't have any space for magic, right? The magic of life. So what's coming in is that you're being told to just take a little bit of a step off the accelerator, relax a little bit, ease yourself back into your seat, and understand that everything's going to be okay, number one. But number two, this is a time for you to observe. This is not just about getting from A to B. It's about seeing what you can learn along the way. And I know this is, and I hope this is making sense for you guys, but it does feel like you're on a journey. Definitely so, especially more so now than you have ever been here, Taurus. So a lot of you are taking the next steps a lot more seriously. I don't know what they mean by this, but it feels like maybe you're getting a little bit more focused on your future, on your purpose. Most specifically, that was a card that came up for you guys, where you are trying to discover a little bit more about why you're here. What is my purpose? Why am I in this career? Why am I in this relationship? And asking yourself the specific question continuously, why am I bothered by this thing? Also, because there is a retrograde, and it did come up in the pre-shuffle as well, there is past events that will be repeating itself, whether it's past people coming back, whether it is again just the same cycle, different patterns, same shit. You know what I mean? It's coming up for a reason. Again, this is asking for you to analyze. Don't feel like you need to force things to happen, and I don't want you to do too much within this week, Taurus. Again, take that take that as it resonates with you, but I feel like there is a very heavy theme here of you will be able to spot the signs as long as you take that foot off the accelerator, okay? Don't try to rush the next few weeks, because there is going to be a lot of signs and synchronicities from spirit that's going to allow you to understand, is this the right path for me? Do I need to make any changes within myself or outside of myself, so that you can then become more aligned to the path that you're walking down? So it does seem really good. I do see a message coming in from a past person. Expect that within the next few weeks as well. What else was I saying? There is some emotional maturity coming in for you guys as well. I do see an upgrade in how you're handling things. If this is a relationship, then it does feel like this can also escalate, but it does seem like there's a need to see this differently in terms of your relationships or in terms of your emotions, okay? There's a need to take a step back a little bit, so that you can then take a giant leap forward. But let's see what's coming up for you specifically. I think that's all that I saw in the beginning. So let's just go into your reading here, Taurus, and see how this is going to impact you for the week. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Taurus, please. I'm seeing football for you guys. Right, let's see for Taurus. This could be a sign to get back into more sports. Okay, here we go. We have the first card coming out. So the number 3 is going to mean a lot for you guys within this week. Now, the number 3 talks about alignment, which is also really great. This is also really good for manifestation as well, as long as we are in alignment. So again, paying attention to the signs around you will help you understand where you need to go and what you need to manifest. But you have the chaos and conflict card coming up first. Because this is the first card coming up, this is going to be a little bit of a chaotic couple of weeks for you. Not in a bad way. What this is, and as you can see by the illustration of the card, yes, there's going to be a lot going on around you, but this is all helping you understand who you are, okay, and where you're going moving forward. We have this kind of imagery here of the zebra skin is kind of crumbling away and revealing your true colors to yourself. We're going from black and white to something more colorful. And if you're going to think about the difference of the animals here as well, a giraffe, right, which is the pattern coming up, is a lot higher up. You can see more. So everything that seems to be going on around you is helping you to gain a lot more wisdom, gain a lot more perspective and understanding of where you want to go moving forward, so that it is going to help you with a sense of direction. And again, 2 3s here being alignment. It goes to number 6, which is also about lessons learned for me in numerology anyways. Okay, so there is going to be a little bit going on around you. This could be a bit of a week of where there is going to be some challenges, but you will get through it, okay, because the time for a nap card comes next. And it does say this is a really good time to pay attention to your dreams, by the way. Could be a lot more vivid dreams coming out for you, Taurus. But most importantly, it's time to understand when it's time to step out from this. You know, this could be like a workplace, for example. There's a lot going on there. Make sure you balance the need to rest when you come away from the situation. Because I do see, whatever this is, there is some mess that needs to be cleared up. There is some situations that do need to be addressed. You can't just ignore the fact that this is happening. But remember the need to look after yourself as well, not just the situation. Now, the time for a nap card always comes out when, through my experience with these cards, whenever we've achieved something. So this is really good. So you will achieve something by the end of the week, most likely, an ease to the chaos and conflict that is going around you, which is amazing. You are going to feel a lot better by the end of the next few weeks as well, and specifically on the 24th. Okay, so that looks like a good date for you. Let's go into the tarot and see what else is coming up for you. One message that's coming in here is to make sure you believe in the impossible. This is what's helping you to allow the magic to flow through in life. Oh my God, absolutely. There is a very heavy burden on your back here. This is what the chaos and conflict is. You could be having to deal with everyone else's situations here. You're having to deal with everyone else's troubles, problems. You're having to solve everyone else's issues. This is becoming a burden for you here, Taurus. And it's starting to become a little bit harder for you to see your way out of the situation. Now, when the 10 of Wands comes up, it is asking for you to let go. It's asking for you to not carry this much responsibility, because I feel intuitively here, Taurus, it's not just yours. This feels like an accumulation of yours and other people's. And the last thing I want you to do this week is to be treated like a doormat. And I don't want to say that that's how it is, but it could have been, because this card coming through feels as like I'm seeing people going, oh, because they see that you've done it for others, or that you've done it for them before, they're going to continuously try to get you to carry something else. Or just one more, Taurus. Oh, I just want more favor from you. No. You need to learn boundaries within this week here, Taurus, because I do feel like with the 10 of Wands, especially if you have back issues and health problems to do with muscles, or to do, again, the spine, the back, or the bones, because it feels as though it's doing a very heavy weight on you here. And this health issue is kind of representing the fact that you do have a lot on your back right now. Okay, so this is a really good time to prioritize your health, your mental health most specifically as well here, Taurus, and make sure that you are giving other people the workload too, and not just doing it all by yourself. Okay, anything else? And yeah, I want to say, don't be afraid to ask for help, Taurus. I know you're stubborn. I love you guys. I know you're stubborn. It's really a good time to, it doesn't make you any less of a leader. It doesn't make you any less of a great person. It doesn't make you any less of a hard worker. People see you're a hard worker. Don't take this personally. It's a really good time to let this go. Okay, the same with loyalty in relationships. It doesn't mean that you're unloyal in relationships because you don't want to carry that baggage too. It just means that you have boundaries and you have respect for yourself just as much as you respect them, and you're not going to do this to yourself, okay, for their benefit. Let's see what else is coming up here. So because we have the chaos and conflict card, you are having to release something that is causing you to bend over backwards, or, you know, it's becoming too heavy for you. Okay, let's see what else is coming up for Taurus. I do see a breakthrough. Yeah, absolutely. That's nice. You have a good card coming out, so don't worry. As I'm saying this, I do see a breakthrough coming in. Again, 9 of Pentacles. This is a person who does have very healthy boundaries, very healthy sense of respect for themselves. This is also really good for financial freedom. So a lot of you are gaining this, which is nice. Could be actually receiving more money or getting money by the end of this time frame. which looks really good for you, by the way, because you've earned it. Okay, everything that you've been putting into will come back to you. But again, boundaries is necessary. As I was saying, breakthrough, this is the card that came in. So you're learning how to assert yourself. You're learning independence. You're also learning, maybe you've had to leave a job behind because it was too chaotic, and now you found a sense of freedom. Some of you are in need of a holiday, Taurus, as well. Okay, and an investment in yourself. So any kind of payments you're making to make yourself feel happier, more free, or to feel better about yourself, or again, that holiday, then this is a really good time to be doing that, okay? Because we're going from carrying the whole load to this absolute bliss. So it does feel like a good time, but I do think that this is coming from you having to understand how to assert yourself in a different way, and to carry the weight in a different way. It's almost like you don't need to do everything all at once. And again, that's what they're saying in the beginning, absolutely, of where they're telling you to take your foot off the accelerator. You don't need to just go straight from A to B. Allow yourself to take time. Okay, anything else coming up for Taurus here? We're learning a lot of lessons this week. Let's just say that. It does really feel like it. We have the Three of Cups. It could be reconciliation coming through, but this is a really good time for being around friends, family, people who you trust, people who you love. This is a really good time also for celebration. So this could definitely be a cause for some kind of promotion here, especially if you are going to be, it does feel like you are going to be clearing out old cycles and beginning something new because of this hard work, and because of you having this breakthrough. And this is a celebration of that, a celebration of this freedom, a celebration of the end of chaos and conflict. So already in this reading, I can see that this is going to come to an end, which is nice, but it's here to teach you something. Don't forget that. It's really important. Otherwise, it does end up being a karmic situation that comes up again and again. But this feels nice. There's a lot of love going around within this week, a lot of self-love too. You're going to be attracting in some people and some friends too, specifically here, Taurus, who are on a similar wavelength to you, who are just as happy as you are. We have the Page of Cups here. Let's clarify why it's come up. Let's clarify why this has come up. How interesting. I do definitely feel celebrate. So there's a surprise coming in for you guys within this week. It's really going to maybe make you cry a little bit. It feels like this is a really good, this is really amazing. All positive cards, so do not worry. When the Page of Cups comes in a positive light, this is a card that comes through that says that there is going to be a surprise message coming in from you, most likely from someone younger, and this could be someone who's telling you how much of an inspiration you are, whoever knows. That they're going to be telling you something here that is going to make you feel very, very happy and celebrate with this person, most likely as well. Let's see what else this is. This is going to come as a surprise, but it's good news. 8 of Wands. This could be, again, that travel, or it could be that promotion here, but it's coming as a surprise. It's coming as a surprise. And I feel like it is going to make you quite emotional here, because you have worked super, 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 super hard to have been able to get to whatever this is, whatever this message is that's coming your way. 4 of Wands could be a relationship here, could be someone expressing their emotions. Again, it could be that reconciliation with a specific person. It's only when you let this go and claim your independence that this person will come back, by the way. That's all I'm saying. The moment, it's always when you don't want it. Don't ask me why it works that way, it just does. And the 8 of Wands coming in, so we go 4 to the 8, so we're doubling the prosperity that's coming our way, and we go from having this nice stable foundation to moving as well. So some of you could be moving homes, some of you could be buying a holiday home, some of you could be again having that holiday, but it feels like the home life is great within this week as well. And it also feels like work as well is really, really good for you. And again, I do see very positive news coming in for you within this week, so it's really nice. This is what happens when you slow down and allow yourself to really adjust to the changes that is going on around you. And it's uncomfortable, I understand that, but it feels like you're going to feel very, very amazing at the end of it. Look, that fox looks so chilled out. You're going to feel so relaxed by the end of it, okay? All right, anything else coming up for Taurus, please, Spirit? 4 of Pentacles, let go. 4 of Pentacles is your card, Taurus. At least that's how I see it. Because sometimes we can hold on to things that we think matter so much, and it ends up causing us to be stagnant, okay? Normally it's represented by a guy who's holding on to these pentacles, right? So pentacles represent values, money. It represents just things in our life, people even as well. And if we're holding too much onto these things, especially because I don't feel like they have as much value as what you think. And if they do have value, then they'll come back to you. If it's meant to be yours, it will be yours, Taurus. Remember that. But we're holding on too tightly to something, and it is causing us to be stagnant. The moment that you release something, release the load and the heavy weight and the stagnance, like something is making you stagnant. I don't know what it is. It could be a person or a thing. I think this is going to resonate with a lot of people, so I think it's different for everyone, but there is something or some things in your life that's holding you down. The moment that you release that, the moment that you view it differently, the moment that you let go of something that's wanting to be let go of, because it's making it very difficult and there is resistance here, you end up getting this freedom and a sense of relief and good news coming your way and more stability. So what you've been holding on to was stability, the number 4 here coming in like that. But then you gain stability and it's easier, okay? We now have these pillars here that's holding us up rather than just this, okay? Anything else for, I was going to call you Libra for some reason. Anything else for Taurus for this week? This is just letting go of the need to control the situation and just pay attention to ourselves and just observe, okay? But some really good news coming in. Anything else for Taurus? I'm going to pull you out one last card from this deck, and I think that will be it for Taurus, please, for this the next few weeks. Well, a really nice end to the week. Here we have happy, a project or something here by the end of the next few weeks is going to make you insanely happy here. This is a connection to the divine, a connection to yourself, a sense of, again, that relief, that good news, something that you've been wishing for is on its way to you. I love the fact that we have the egg here because this is saying that something is going to make you extremely excited before it's even come into your life. So this good news that's coming your way is most likely not just going to be results straight away. It's almost going to be like, I'm trying to think of a good example, but they're going to be telling you something that it's going to make you happy in the moment, but then you're still going to be anticipating the thing. I think you're being gifted something. I think it's a gift here, Taurus. But it feels amazing. You're going to feel very happy. You're going to feel very alive. By the end of this week, you're going to feel very, very excited about where the future is going for you. So this looks good. It feels like an upgrade. And ultimately, you're just going to feel very, very good about where your life is heading. So this chaos, this conflict will be subsiding. You need to learn when to put yourself first in a situation. But I see really amazing forward movement for you guys, and I really do wish you all the best. I love you all, okay? And I missed you guys. I'm very glad to be back. I wish you all the best. I love you. Have an amazing few weeks. If you like the video, like, subscribe, and share if you wish, and I will see you guys next week.